Hello, this is the bit crusher mode on the disting mk3. I think this is best explained via a oscilloscope rather than just looking at the disting's knobs. So the camera is going to be on the oscilloscope for this one. Let's bring up a plain old sawtooth waveform. So there are various different kinds of basic bit crushing the disting offers. So let's wind up the bit reduction for a start. That's what I would consider classic bit reduction, where things are going in power of two steps. That's turning the Z knob to positive values. As explained in the manual, the negative values are done slightly differently, in that the waveform is split into positive and negative segments, and the negative one is flipped and then bit crushed, which gives you a different kind of crushing, which is more apparent in some of the other modes. So that's what's described in the manual as type 1 bit crushing. That's a sawtooth. Let's just do it on a sine wave for comparison. There we go. Now, the other kind of resolution reduction that the disting does is the sample rate reduction, or which introduces the aliasing. That's on a CV on the Y, or you can dial it in through the parameter, and the two added together. So that does this if I wind it up. You can see the samples are becoming less and less frequent, all the way down to very low rates indeed. So that's that. That's on some simple waveforms. Let's stick it on some actual audio. So first, sample rate reduction. And now bit reduction. And negative. Okay, so that's that. Now, back to our sawtooth wave. If I now use the parameter to select type 2 bit reduction, you'll see that it looks and sounds quite different. So you see we're still getting the staircasing in the waveform, but you've got this kind of nice PWM kind of sound going on as well. And you can mix and match those on the positive and negative halves of the waveform. So if I do this one, stepping through the options, so that's the different kinds of bit reduction on the two halves. And then you've also got the option to only bit crush half of the waveform. Might be more apparent if I put a sine wave on there, maybe. Or just the negative half. Which just gives you lots of different tonal options to play with. Let's put that back to the default. So there we go. And then the other options on the next parameter are the bit mangling options. So these do some fairly drastic things to the bit pattern of the audio. If I turn it up. And so on. They get quite exciting. And then you get these lovely effects as well. This is a particular favourite. And of course you can combine this with the sample rate reduction. It's kind of fun given that we're just putting a sine wave into it. We put our drum loop back into that. So as you can see, you can pretty much mangle whatever you like in lots of exciting ways. So there you go, lots of fun with that, the bit crusher mode on the Disting Mark III.